One day, in August 2021, I found a fuzzy black caterpillar crawling around in our backyard after a rain shower. At first, I was very cautious about touching the new caterpillar, as I always am when I come across unfamiliar fuzzy caterpillars. Many species can cause skin irritations when touched. But after doing some research, I found out that it wasn't any kind of caterpillar to be concerned about. It was just a harmless giant leopard moth caterpillar, and their bristles are safe to touch. I wanted to observe the caterpillar become a spectacular giant leopard moth, so I brought it inside and started raising it on sunflower leaves. I called the caterpillar Leopard, and he grew and ate super fast. Before we knew it, all the leaves on our sunflower plant were gone, and we had to switch over to feeding lettuce. Thankfully, giant leopard moths are generalists, which means that they have many host plants, so Leopard didn't mind the change and kept on munching. Fortunately, we didn't have to lose too much lettuce, as Leopard was ready to begin the process of making his cocoon after just one more lettuce leaf. He worked for hours and hours, making a cocoon in the corner of the enclosure. I thought for sure that he would complete it, but for some reason he gave up and just went to the bottom to go into pre-pupa mode. Then he pupated there with no cocoon. The pupa started off soft and bright yellow. As hours went by, it began to turn brown as it hardened. Then the next morning, I woke up to a completely black, opaque pupa. The cycle of daily checking on and misting the pupa had now begun. 2 weeks later, I walked into the room on a September day to an exciting surprise. Leopard had emerged from his pupa as a spectacular giant leopard moth. His wings were white, with spots that shone with a beautiful blue iridescence when the light hit them just right. Leopard was beautiful to look at, but we couldn't keep him too long now that he was an adult moth with no mouth. We also had a trip to Callaway Gardens, and we were going to stay there for a few days for some events. So we brought Leopard with us, and that's where he was released. Leopard flew and landed in a tree, where he hopefully stayed until nightfall, so that he could take to the skies and reproduce, which is what he's meant to do in his short moth life. The following year, I found another giant leopard moth caterpillar, which I named Bristol. But sadly, Bristol did not survive past a few days. In 2023, 2024, and 2025, I couldn't find any giant leopard moth caterpillars to raise at all, despite the tall and beautiful sunflower we grew this year, which I thought for sure would attract some. I long to raise this species again and hope I'll get to do so soon.